Hello everybody and welcome. This is Reggie Patterson of ReggiePatterson.com and I am ProfitsCoach.com. And in today's workshop we are going to be talking about setting up sales funnels. We are going to be talking about the process of setting up your sales funnels, and I'll be giving you some examples of sales funnels. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, let's first start and talk about what sales funnels are. If you are brand new with the concept, a sales funnel starts with a freebie and ends with a larger product or service, and you should have at least one other offer for a paid product or service in between. If you can imagine a funnel you use at your home, you have the big part where you start pouring things in, then it slowly gets skinnier until the very end, which is the smallest piece of the funnel. Your freebie will attract a lot of people, so many will come into your funnel and then they go through the steps. That's why you should have at least one offer before they get to the end of your funnel. This is where your large offer is, your most expensive product or service. Here are the pieces you'll need to set up your sales funnel. You will need to have a freebie item, at least one small to medium price product or service, and then a larger version of both. But you can choose to have more than one product or service and more than one step in your funnel, whichever you think is best. What's important is you need to have at least one offer in your funnel. Now, there are going to be some pages that you'll need to set up your sales funnel. You'll need an opt-in page and a thank you page for the freebie. If you offer them a product right away, this can be called an upsell, a tripwire, or a one-time offer. If you do make them an offer right after they sign up for your freebie, then the thank you page for the freebie will act as the sales page for the upsell item. For example, if someone requests a how-to video and you want to immediately offer them something, on the thank you page at the top you can say, "Thank you for requesting the video. Before you go, please check out this one-time offer," or however you want to word it. Then it will lead them to your sales page for whatever your tripwire, upsell, or one-time offer will be. Now, you don't necessarily have to do it right away. For example, if you have a 5 or 10 day challenge, you can offer them something after the challenge is over, although a lot of times you'll see an offer made right away. You can experiment and see how it does. But remember to leave an opt-in and thank you page for the freebie. You will need to have a thank you page when people purchase their upsell. Then you will need a sales page for the larger product or service you want to sell at the end of the funnel, and then a thank you page for that product or service. If you have an additional service or product at the end of the funnel, then you'll need a sales page and thank you page for each of those. Let's talk about your freebie. Now, keep in mind that this doesn't have to be a huge item. In fact, it is better if you will keep it short, sweet, and action-focused to gain results. A how-to template, video, or audio recording will work to show people how to do something. If you do an ebook, keep it short and simple. Don't give someone a 50-page ebook. People are busy, they don't have time to read long-paged ebooks. This is why you want to keep your freebie short and on point. Make sure it also helps them complete an action. If you do want to do an ebook, try to keep it to 3 to 5 pages. Now let's look at your upsell, tripwire, or one-time offer. An upsell, tripwire, or one-time offer is a small or medium-priced product that people are offered after requesting your freebie. It can be offered immediately as soon as they request that freebie. They're sent to the thank you page that says, "Thank you for requesting the template or the video. Check out this one-time offer." If you want it delayed, you can give them a challenge, and at the end of the 5 days, you can offer them a small or medium-priced product before introducing a bigger product. Just try it out and see what works best. You can have more than one funnel or a combination where you offer something right away or something delayed. Just remember that each time you have a product, it should be more of a solution to their problem. The freebie helps them a little bit, and then a small to medium product helps them a little bit more, but not as much as your final end product. If you are giving all the info they need or want at once, they will not buy your final product. Now for your larger product or service, the larger the product or service is, the more expensive it is going to be. They should also be on the same topic as your freebie, upsell, or tripwire. They are just more in depth. Let's talk a little bit about the tools you will need to build out your sales funnel. You're going to need something to create your freebie with, and this is going to be determined by what your freebie is. If it will be a short ebook, then all you need is Microsoft Word or Google Docs. If you'll be doing a template, it could be either with Word, Docs, or Excel if you're doing it as a spreadsheet. My point is you need to know what you want for your freebie ahead of time so you know what you're going to need to create it. You're also going to need an email marketing service. My suggestion is to go for something that uses automation and tags like Aweber or ConvertKit. This will be helpful because when you have automation and tags, it's going to be a lot easier to get people into your funnel. You will also need a page builder. It could be Optimized Press, Lead Pages, Beaver Builder, Elementor, or Divi. I use Optimized Press, or you could make a nice looking opt-in or sales page using WordPress. However, in many cases, people will still see your navigation, your heading, or your sidebar. Your sales or opt-in page should only be that, no other menus or anything else on it. You're also going to need a shopping cart or some way for people to buy your product or service. Now, this is optional, but there are funnel tools like Deadline Funnel. This creates deadlines so you can have an evergreen funnel that still has deadlines. If you want to set the deadline within 48 hours, the tool will know if someone signs up for your list or opens up your email, and they will have a counter so the person only gets 48 hours to purchase the item or to get that discount. The tool will also remember their email and IP address, so whatever device they'll be on, the timer continues to run. Once the timer is up, you'll set up a different page where they'll no longer get the deal. Instead, you can bring them to the page where they'll get the regular price. Putting it all together. Creating a funnel can be confusing since there are a lot of different things and steps involved. So what you want to do is you can start by planning out your funnel. Draw out your funnel following the steps that you want your prospect to take as they work themselves through that funnel. Now, once you have it all set up, and this is very important, you want to test it to make sure it's working the way you want it to. And once it's working, go ahead and launch it and start pulling in your prospect and making some sales with it. Now, let's take a look at some example sales funnels. For this first one, let's say it's a health coach with the ultimate goal of growing their membership site. So a possible freebie could be a 3-day sample healthy eating plan, and an upsell to go with that could be a 30-day sample healthy eating plan. With the high ticket product being an offer to join the membership site with monthly meal plans and other resources like exercise videos, meditations, other things with a wellness focus. Example number 2 is for a virtual assistant who might have the ultimate goal of selling a package of services. So a possible freebie could be a how-to video of how to come up with ideas for blog posts. And an upsell could be a 2-hour package where they create a 60-day content calendar. And a high-ticket product for this could be an offer for a package of services related to WordPress management. Example number 3, let's say, is a stylist with the ultimate goal of selling an in-depth style workshop. A possible freebie for this type of sales funnel could be a how-to video on how to dress for your body type, with an upsell being a style board with 5 sample outfits and buying guides. And the high-ticket product could be an offer for an in-depth style workshop about how to find your style, with additional resources on organizing your closet, dressing for your shape, creating a timeless wardrobe, etc. Okay, before we go on to the next steps, are there any questions on anything we've talked about up to this point? Now, you can get access to our sales funnel training at impc.ws/SFP. This is an over-the-shoulder training showing you the technical aspects of getting a sales funnel set up and everything you need to do to get it working properly. If you're interested in that, again, you can go to it and check it out at impc.ws/SFP. I do want to say that the best way to get that course, though, is to be one of our Digital Retirement Rebels insiders. And you can see why I say that by going to impc.ws/14day. And if you would like to get signed up for our email newsletter, you can do that at IamProfitsCoach.com. Okay, so hopefully this has been helpful to you. I'm glad that you were able to come to our little training. If you have any questions, please let me know. And please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification, and I will see you again soon.